Hi, and welcome to this new episode of In Search of Courage and Meaning. I'm Abby of Abi Keene Healing, where I help women in their midlife step into renewed sense of purpose and express their creativity so that they can live the rest of their life more in flow, more joyously. And here today, I have Takeshi coming to us all the way from Paris to share a little bit about his own search for meaning and the courage it takes to do that. So, hi and welcome. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, Avi. Thank you so
Hi.
much for sharing this moment with you.
And so, I would like you to introduce yourself and what would you like us to know about you?
Yeah, I would like to talk about my some of my spiritual experiences and how it really helped me go through my mm, pain and also from recovering from fear to a positive and more joyful places. Yeah.
Thanks. That's a lot. So let's dive right into it.
Yeah.
Where would you like to start?
Yeah, well, I would like to talk about my what I do is that I'm a professional photographer um, first, but I'm a body worker and energy healing practitioner, and I'm studying at the Barbara Brennan School of Healing, and this is for my own development of a healership and also a self transformational journey.
Mhm.
And yeah, and why do I do this? Is that because I'm attracted to heart centered matter, that is love, heart, and compassion. And I always had an open space in my heart, and I had a strong compassion for others. And so now I feel that the serving to others is my passion. And through my experiences, like I feel that this is the place that I have been guided. Yeah. So um, can I talk more? Yeah.
Yes, and actually you said something that I want to see if that can be a good segue. You said, "I have been guided."
Yeah.
And I wonder if you wanna say how you've been guided and what happened to bring you to this place.
hmm Um, so um, I was not like looking for any like spiritual experiences or guidance, but a lot of the experience came to me without expecting. And so when that happened, I was like so scared what was happening to me. Like I didn't really understand. But so finally, I understood by being open and then deeply connecting to myself energetically. Um, I understood that all of the experiences was the guidance, and it was like giving me a path to follow. And then I feel that I feel that this having a courage to face and accept who I am, um, um, with the guidance, I feel that I'm in a better and joyful place now. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about this guidance as a some of the energy medicines and experiences of my um, what they call energy download. I didn't
Mhm.
know this word, but receiving some informations from the universe.
Yes, and I'm so glad you're willing to go there with us because um you also said it was scary and at first you didn't know what's wrong with you. And I feel like oftentimes maybe people get guidance and they don't know it's guidance. So I
Mhm.
think it would be wonderful to hear how it came knocking on your door. So thank you.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so I want to talk about my first encounter of the energy world because it was through Reiki. Reiki is hands healing modality from Japan. And this year, particularly, it's 100th year of anniversary. So
Mm,
it's very nice that I can talk about these experiences. Um, when I first started to learn Reiki, I got deeply affected. I was in kind of in a negative space in my life that time, but it really helped me transform into positive and joyful place. And I started to really discover a new perspective. And Reiki works with the hands, and then you receive a certain symbol that you can draw and draw in your hands or draw in a heart space, and then try to activate by connecting by saying its name.
mm,
And then through the experiences that I found out that Reiki was like practical form to really go dive into or contact deeply to the universal energy. So I decided to step forward and started to learn Karuna Reiki, which was developed in the 90s. They say Karuna Reiki has much more like a higher, stronger vibrations. Karuna means compassion, and it's they say it helps you to really find out it's your true essence or sense
mm.
of true self. And so I was enjoying, practicing Reiki, but Karuna Reiki. But one day I started to see like different symbols, um, like this star shape came in
Hmm.
my head one day, and this is I have not never seen this symbol though. Why it's happening? But
So I'm going to pause you just for a second. I want you to tell me or tell us when you see it, when you saw this in your head, were you just going about your day? Were you in a quieter state of mind? Did it come once? Did it keep coming? Like, what does
yeah,
it mean to see a symbol like that?
yeah. Um, it always comes in a very unexpected moment, like when you're just having a nap, or even after going to the party and come back and then take a nap, and then what is going, what is that? And then it comes appears many times. So first I
Mhm.
started to see this shape very vaguely, and then one day when I'm just sleeping, all of a sudden this like energy lines of energy came and it has strong colors and strong shape, and I didn't know what was happening, but they said some words of like giving you a sustainability and maintain um, your energy until you achieve a certain goal. And that time I had a photography project for my own. It was my photo book project that I was doing in Iceland. So 2 weeks later, I had the chance to go to Iceland and then went to a small church. And then in this church, I saw this star-shaped tile work all around, like 360 degrees on the floor, on the top ceilings. And then I was, what the because received just this energetic symbol, and then I saw that in the reality, and then I kind of had this confirmations that the universe is kind of helping me
Mm.
to achieve my photo book project. And
Oh,
for,
wow. And that was the first time you saw the symbol outside in the world. Like this is besides in your head or in your something, that was
yeah,
the first time
so
you saw it.
when you do Reiki, you learn already a certain, like in Karuna Reiki, you have 8 specific symbol that you learn, but these are the things that I have never learned, and then never knew about these shapes. And the next one that I received was this one, and then they said like it's release, it helps you release the tensions and release the restrictions. So even when I had touched my very tense muscles in the shoulder, with this symbol, it started to calm down and like energetically help releasing the tensions. And I found out that this also release your um, unlimited beliefs,
Mm.
meaning when you're putting these symbols in your head, certain things or thoughts comes to your mind. Oh, I was believing this issues, but maybe this is not serving me anymore.
Hmm. And so hold it. So when you received the symbol, you also received at the same time the guidance that goes with that symbol.
Sometimes yeah, um, when I received, when I just saw the image and then it's just an image. And the next time when the big vibration come and then I asked the name of it, and then the name kind of like came and um, what's the intentions, and then sort of the vague word came, and then slowly I understood
Mm.
meanings. But this one was very significant moment for me um, regarding this guidance, because one day I got very, very sick, and then I had the 40 degrees fever, um, super heavy migraine, and I thought I had an influenza. So I was just lying down on a bed, and then, but I had a strong chills, almost like screaming, painful. So I started to put my hands just to try to calm down. And all of a sudden, I started to do this, see this image spinning around on the
Mm.
upper and lower body, like 3D shape in a holographic shape. And then like this, Sufi dance,
Sufis, yeah.
Islamic
Yeah.
sacred dance. I really saw the shape of the dancers, like
Hmm.
spinning
The
around.
whirling dervishes.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I that's the time I felt like, okay, I'm actually, is it out of body experience? I feel like my energy, my body is not no longer a body, but I'm in the energy space.
Mm.
And then it continued for about 5 minutes. And I had the 40 degrees fever. And then after that, it went to 38 degrees,
Wow.
strangely. But the next day, I went to the hospital in emergency and found out that I had the inflammations in my heart valve, and then
Wow.
and then I had to go through an open heart surgery.
Wow.
And this, I found out later that this symbol means to surrender and to align your upper body and lower body connections. I think that time some of my issue with my some of issues I was not aligned, and then that's why. had to go through these experiences.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like an initiation,
Yes,
you know?
it was a strange and very scary moment, but the at the end, I can really say that this experience was like an ultimate gift that the universe gave me, and accept whatever that came. You know.
So was the fear during that illness just the fear of, pain and death and that kind of thing?
But I think I had a lot of fear for what's coming over in my life, and um, yeah, I had a fear of being who I am. Like I
Mm,
had a long moment of not accepting who I am, or like I had the sense of like shame for becoming who I am or who I want to be. And
right.
then I think this experience really helped me to release and just surrender everything. Yeah.
Wow, what an amazing gift. And so how was life for you after? Was it a very big change all of a sudden, or did you have to take that teaching and slowly digest it?
Yeah, very slowly. Because um, I learned after the surgery, I learned that some of my healing practice, I was not having a clear boundary between myself and others. And then there were
Mm,
some issues that I had to learn to go through. And because of my fear, I was trying to like push away some of my darkness. But I learned that darkness and light needs to live along alternatively um, in my
hold
life.
it.
No,
Can you say more about it? The light and darkness need to live. Say that again and explain to me what you mean. I feel like this is significant for us to hear.
yeah. Well, I said that because this is relating to this symbol, the last symbol that I received energetically. Because when I saw this symbol, firstly, pitch dark blackness came.
Mm,
And then after that, the pitch white lightness came. And then instead of like pushing away darkness from my life in my body, I found out that I need to really hold both space for the darkness and then that light, and it's circulating, um, yeah, alternatingly, alternating.
something
Yeah.
like that. We're both non-native English speakers, so
Yeah, or it's making balance within your body.
yeah.
And then I found out like, but when I received this symbol, a lot of pain really came calmed down, and I became much more calm. So this with this heart surgery, I took a lot of space for myself, and then slowly starting to accept what happened. But yeah, I have another sets of symbols that I want to share. Is it okay?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have some time, but I want to ask you this because what you were just sharing, I don't know, touches me very much from my own life and my own experience of how hard it is for me to embrace the darker parts of me. Yeah, I fall into such self-judgments and I have this strong habit of beating myself for not being good enough, for not, doing things perfectly, um, for not. And I want, I want to hear like what helped you embrace, I guess, what we call the darkness. What helped you be okay with giving it the space as opposed to constantly shutting it, judging it, trying to not look at it?
Mm, for me, it was important to really embrace both sides, like go into the dark more space, but um, just to embrace that this is also me, and this is also me that I can love. And sometimes you can understand where the darkness is coming from, and it was sometimes that you can understand that it's not because of you,
Mm.
or it can't because of like other things that we related to. So I in the end I found that it's a circulations of yeah, circles, like turning, like being together, like this.
Ah, I love this.
Yeah,
Yes.
because this is another symbols that I received, sets of symbols that I received, and then I felt that there's always lightness next to my darkness. And it's
Mhm.
not only the darkness that you can live in. And then when you want to be in a dark space, you can just, engage it and just enjoy it. But when you hit the very bottom, you can only come up, and then you start to see the light. And then it's really, really see the circulations of the two. Yeah, that's how I started to cope. And then there is always like a joyful moment that comes all of a sudden, and then you can
Yeah.
really cheer up yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would even go as far as saying that when you look back at the moment of darkness, especially when we hit the bottom and we look back from a place of more joy, there's, for me at least, an appreciation for allowing myself to like really be in that dark place. Like that there
Mm.
was so much I learned when I was there. Um,
Yeah, true. For me too. Like after the heart surgery, I was in a complete dark place too. But like that was the strength that you can have
yeah,
to climb up, and then not to give up what you like to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to show a few more symbols?
Yeah. I wanted to like, well, speaking of joy, um, so I showed you all like some of the symbols that I received, but after that I started to receive like another set of 9 symbols, like this one, and it allows you to connect to the joy and love, and and this one um, connects to the center of the earth and center of the universe. Just like a human shape,
Hmm.
your body is right in the center. And when I received these sets of new symbols, I found out these were much stronger vibrations, and it's not. And that time I found out, okay, so this is not only for me, and it's for a lot of people, for any kind of human. And finally I received this symbol, and this allows you to connect to the core of your human body, and like you connect to the essence of who you are, connecting to the core star, and um, and but I still didn't know what was happening to me, so I started to really explore, and I found out the healing school called Barbara Brennan School of Healing, and
Mm-hmm.
all these symbols that I learned, I found out that they are the principal theory of Brennan healing science. So I understood that somehow I received kind of like a confirmations before going to the school and choose this healing path. I this yeah, so I received a confirmation. So I
Yeah.
decided to study and further study, and now I'm spending time to research more about how to use this energy symbol for my own healing work.
Mm.
And yeah, because with these symbol it works like prescriptions,
Yeah.
and then you can really um, see and make a diagnosis of the client's status. And yeah, these symbols like uh, really sparkle as powerful, joyful energy, and then gives you a very calm space for uh, clients.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can do a personalized healing work with using these symbols.
Wow.
Um, that's why I wanted to talk about this the experiences that I wanted to just accept, and taking a courage um, to step forward.
Yeah. And it's so beautiful because those symbols, they were not like, and it sounds like they were not just something in theory. It was like a rite of passage almost. Like they had a real effect on you by mind, body, and soul. So like it really help you through your journey, and sounds like still are, because now they're in service of others,
Mhm.
and help you as as a healer working with others. And so let me ask you this. It's like, what an amazing journey, and wow, with this, initiation and open heart surgery, and the universe asking you to align and kind of make peace inside, and with your heart. And um how is life now, and what, I'm trying to think how to ask it. How do you feel with your alignment now, with meaning in your life?
Mm. Great question. I feel that my body is finally aligned, but I feel also that I finally discovered what I would like to um, align more, meaning um, I would really go forward and like deep down going in a spiral to what I really want to achieve in my life. And I'm in Paris now, but this year I'm moving to Japan because of my Brennan school, and also to really heal more about myself, because
Mm,
some of the pain um, maybe came from my experiences or childhood experiences in Japan, but by revisiting there and then having positive experiences, I think I can be much better place or better joyful space. So continue being aligned.
Yeah. And so this is my last question for you, which I tend to ask everybody, but from all the experiences that you've had so far and all the stuff that you learned for yourself, if you could wish one thing for others to understand, do you know what that would be?
Being curious in life and just welcoming a new opportunities.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Mhm. Thank
Yes.
you.
Well, thank you so much for being with me today and sharing so much of yourself and your journey and your heart. Um,
So,
and if people want to find you, do they go to your Instagram?
yeah, I'm working on websites now, but I can have this Instagram. Um, I My healing space salon is called Atelier 9. So
I'll
Instagram.com/Atelier 9. I think
I'll
I'm
I'll I'll put it down at the bottom with a note. So if anybody wants to hear more, check out the Instagram. And thank you so much for being with us today. I hope you found this conversation inspiring and centering and heart opening. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us today. If you like what you heard, please subscribe to my channel and help spread the love so that we can reach more human beings who might want some inspiration to live more courageously and authentically. And to learn more about my work and how I help women in their midlife reclaim their sense of purpose so that the rest of their life can be spent more joyfully, creatively, and more aligned with who they are now, just hop over to my website. The link is below. And feel free to sign up for my free consultation. I can't wait to hear the vision that you have for yourself.